What I love is cashback. It's simple, it's clean, it's easy to understand. Today, we're going to dive into exactly what are the best free cashback credit cards. What is up, YouTube? Matt McKeever here. We're going to try something a little bit different for my YouTube channel today. I'm going to be talking to you about credit cards. Now, this isn't something that we've really covered a lot of as far as like personal finance best practices, but today we're going to dive into exactly what are the best free cashback credit cards. So first things first, before we even get into all these great credit cards that we're going to talk about, the number one rule in my opinion when it comes to credit cards is KISS. That stands for Keep It Simple Stupid. Now, I hear all sorts of people bragging about their credit card churns and, you know, their promo deals, this, that, and the other. I ain't got time for that, and I think any serious business person, any serious entrepreneur doesn't have all this time to be trying to game every single credit card system. So what I love is cashback. It's simple, it's clean, it's easy to understand. I don't have to worry about points expiring. I don't have to worry about them being revalued. I don't have to worry about anything because I'm just getting cash back on my credit cards. Now, what's better than a cashback credit card, you ask? Well, it's getting a free cashback credit card. So all the cards we're going to be talking about today have zero annual fees, zero sign-up fees, they're completely BS free credit cards. So that's what we're going to be diving into in today's video. And the first credit card I want to talk to you guys about is the Rogers World Elite Mastercard. Now, first things first, I know for a lot of Canadians, you get triggered when you hear the word Rogers. I want you to leave whatever preconceived notions you have at the door, and let's really just focus on what this credit card has to offer us, because it's actually, in my opinion, the best credit card on this list. So, we're looking at 4% cash back on eligible purchases in foreign currency. For the average Canadian, that's maybe not a big deal, but maybe it is. You're going to need to read into the fine print on this one to really get a full understanding of whether it's going to really be to your benefit. But secondly, we've got 2% cash back on all Rogers purchases and services. So I mean, if you already have a Rogers cell phone, Rogers cable, whatever other products and services Rogers have, I mean, you can get 2% back. That's pretty good, especially when we're looking at free credit cards. But here's where it really gets good. 1.75% cash back on all general spending. I mean, you can try and find a better credit card, and if you guys know of one, jump in that comment section and let me know of a better free credit card that offers cash back. But I think 1.75 on general spending, that's top notch in the Canadian credit card scene. Finally, we've also got insurance coverage. I'm not going to dive deep into that in today's video, but if you want, I've got a quick summary in the video description down below, or you can check out Rogers' website to get all the details. Oh, by the way, not a single one of these is a sponsored video or a sponsored credit card. So again, this is just my honest opinion based upon the research I've done. Now, the second credit card we're going to be talking about today, this is probably the most popular one in all the personal finance scene. Until the Rogers World Elite Mastercard came out, it was always the Tangerine money-back credit card that would be the go-to for a personal finance guru to tell you to check out. And the reason for it, again, it's pretty simple. We're looking at 2% on purchases in 3 spending categories, and what's great is you get to pick the spending categories. So maybe you spend a lot on gas and groceries, but not a lot on restaurants. Well, you can switch out the restaurants and pick a different spending category where maybe you spend a little bit more money in order to maximize the cash back return. Then otherwise, we're looking at 0.5% on all other spending. Again, in the world of free Canadian credit cards, that's pretty good. Now, for my American viewers, you may be thinking like, WTF, this isn't that crazy. I know, Canada's a whole different world. That's why we're making a specific video series on Canadian credit cards for all my Canadian viewers. Finally, you also get purchase assurance and extended warranty. Again, I'm not going to dive deep into that, but you can dive deep in the comment section down below and give us your feedback on what you think or what you value more so between these different products. And again, in the video description, I've got a breakdown of exactly what this means. Finally, the last credit card we're going to be looking at is the Simply Cash card from American Express. Now, one thing Canadians need to know, American Express is not nearly as widely used as Visa or Mastercard, but it's getting to become more common, more predominant. And what we're looking at here is 5% cash back on gas, groceries, and restaurants for the first 6 months. Now, don't get too hung up on that because, like I said, I don't like credit card churning and getting into all these complicated games with the credit card companies. But here's what's great, 1.25% on all other purchases. So again, we compare that to the 0.5% on all other spending for Tangerine, and there's a strong argument to be made depending upon how you spend on your credit card, what categories you regularly hit. The Simply Cash card may be right for you. And then finally, it's also got insurance coverage plus extended warranties. So again, 3 amazing credit cards that you as a Canadian can get for absolutely free, no fees, no nothing, and just start getting cash back right away. But we started at the top of this video talking about KISS, and I want you guys to keep it simple. I know there's a ton of gurus out there that have all these complicated games you can play to earn $500 here, $1,000 there, this, that, and the other when it comes to credit card churning and all the different advanced strategies they have. The big problem for me is you can only save your way to a certain point. At the end of the day, if we want to grow real wealth, if you want to build legacy wealth, you're actually going to need to grow the top line, not just focus on saving the bottom line. In fact, in my opinion, once you're over a 50% saving ratio, so once you're saving 50% or more of your gross income, of your paycheck, well, at that point, I think that you're going to start hitting diminishing returns as far as trying to squeeze every single penny, and you're better focusing on earning dollars rather than squeezing those pennies. So I'm going to save you all the time and tell you, just go with the Rogers World Elite MasterCard, go with the Tangerine Money Back credit card, or go with the Simply Cash card, or maybe you're going to pick 2 of these cards and that's it. But I don't want to see you guys having that giant deck of credit cards where you've got 20 different cards, and you got to remember, oh, on Mondays I use this one, on Tuesdays for gas this one, no, that's way too complicated. You're stressing yourself out, you're overcomplicating things. The same way I see real estate investors every single day overcomplicate their business by focusing on tax strategy or corporate structure when they haven't even bought their first deal yet. Just grab 1 or 2 of these credit cards and move on to the next thing in your personal finance journey. Trust me, you're going to be much better off than spending days, weeks, months, years trying to learn all the ins and outs of all the different credit cards that are available to you. Just grab 1 or 2 of these cards and you're set. That's it for this video, guys. Did you enjoy this video? Let me know by jumping in that comment section, because if you enjoyed this type of video, we can do a lot more on credit cards, bank accounts, checking accounts, anything and everything personal finance oriented. If it's important to my fellow Canucks, that's my fellow Canadians out there, let me know. Jump in the comment section, or at least just leave me the Canadian flag emoji. Give me some sort of feedback if you guys would like to see more videos like this on my YouTube channel, because normally real estate's really my main domain, but there is value in doing this. So I don't want to give the impression that there's zero value in getting a great cashback credit card. And again, what's better than a great cashback credit card? Getting one for free that has no annual fees, no obligations, so that you can just grab 1 or 2 of these and you're set. You don't have to worry about complicated churning schedules and keeping up on all the latest dates of when your points are going to expire or when they're getting revalued. Nah, screw all that. Let's keep it simple. Let's focus on what's really going to move the needle for us on our personal finances and for us real estate investors. These cards are great if you're doing a lot of high volume purchases at Home Depot, especially with Tangerine, as long as you get your spending categories right. Anyways, that's enough. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want more videos like this. Until next time, remember, making money is a team sport. There's more than enough money in this world for us to all make it, but if you're not saving it, I mean, like, what's the point, guys? Thanks. Keep it simple, stupid.